Alright guys, good morning. Obviously sunlight in the truck. We did not get in the woods this morning. This is the one morning of the trip where I did not get in the woods. We had some thunderstorms overnight that just shut off like right around 4 in the morning, and honestly it probably would have been smart for me to get in there, but after the hiking and just, oh my god, this whole week in general, I'm just roasted, totally roasted. My back, my legs, I'm mentally roasted after the whole mishap with my 8-point. So we took this morning to still get up early, I mean not early, but early enough that I got to the roads out here about 30 minutes before legal, and I've just been driving back and forth on the roads trying to see what I can film, what we can see. Good news is the biggest buck I saw this whole morning was on public, and it was one of the bucks that Ryan and I saw when we came out here for opening weekend, and it was the big one. So he's still like right there. So I had been tossing around the idea of using these last 2 sits to go back into the same tree where I shot my buck, but we're gonna let what's it called, sleeping dogs lie, and I'm just gonna chalk that up as a X for the year. We tried our best, we gave it a lot of sits, and I think I'm gonna have better luck if I just go with what I'm seeing currently. And currently I have seen a doe and a buck within, well, in that field this morning. So who knows if they're gonna stick around, but the fact is there's been a hot doe in that field today and a big buck. Find a tree and sit till dark, and it might rain on me. I got the rain gear with me too, so that's another additional thing I'm bringing with today is the rain gear, just in case it starts raining. I am not coming out. Feels like a fitting end to 2 sits for the trip. I'm ending my season, essentially, at least the real season, where it started. Ryan and I came out here opening weekend, and we had one of the coolest early season things I've ever had personally. Nothing special to most people, but for me it was awesome. We had a bachelor group of 4 bucks out here, one of which I believe was a buck I've been calling Applejack, and then whoever his big brother is. Well, fast forward a little bit, came out here in the mid-October trip. I saw one of those bucks out in this field. Fast forward now to today, this morning, when I sat out of the woods this morning and decided to drive the roads, and I saw the biggest of the 4 bucks in this field running across. He's a nice 10-point. This trip, aka tomorrow morning, we're gonna sit in this tree and we're gonna do a long morning sit. The winds are gonna get nuts tomorrow, like 17-20 mile an hour winds by 11 a.m. so Okay, so first time back at the tree since the hunt trip ended. I shot a buck on November 6th out of this tree, but we did not recover it. He was standing right about there. And I made the, I'll be honest, the amateur mistake of taking a quarter-2 shot. I guess we'll give a quick summary. So the day before that, I had a buck chase a doe right under my tree. I yelled at him like 6 times to stop, and he didn't stop. I mapped him like 6 times, and he didn't stop. So the next day, I mapped him a different buck, and this one stopped on the first map, okay? And I was kind of thinking it would go like the day before, where he wouldn't stop on the first one, and if I'm lucky, he'll stop on the second or third one, which would have put him, you know, right below me here, which would have been like a perfect broadside. But I mean, he stopped on the first one. I took the only shot I had, which was right there, 28 yards. My up down was perfect, center mass, but I put it in his ass. So it's been eating me alive ever since. So I'm back here December 23rd, and we just sat over there for since about 30 minutes before legal till about an hour after legal. We sat the spot that I sat the first morning of the rut trip. Woke up at 2:15 this morning and drove out here. I'm out here today for about a half day, you could call it, and we're gonna repeat this track, and I'm gonna go further in and check a few things that we didn't check last time. A little background, I've currently got 6 miles in looking for this buck. Ryan put under 4 miles in, and Josh put 2 miles in. So collectively, we've already got 12 miles walked looking for this buck. Almost 100% chance he's still alive, but I myself want to put in another couple miles here this morning. And then, I just had a trail camera stolen. So, I mean, it didn't just happen, but I went to go check one that I left in November, and it isn't there anymore. So sweet. We're gonna start looking here and see what we can come up with. Obviously, we're not looking at blood. We're just walking. So come along with us. All right, guys. Top of the hill. The fog is back. We are gonna call it a season, ladies and germs. December 23rd, 2023. Let me check my tracker here. Give me a moment. Okay. So, keep in mind, I still also did a 900-yard walk in plus 300 yards that I didn't track in the beginning. So 1,200 yards. What's 1,200 yards? 3,600. So about 3/4 mile plus. We're at 1.4, so 1.4 plus 3/4. We're at like 2.2, and then I got a 3/4 mile walk out here. So call it 3 miles, about two and some change of which is the actual looking around for the buck. As you can see, the fog is insane, guys. I mean, I've never seen this maybe in my whole life. Look at this. I'm standing in like a small little clearing, and there's just fog everywhere around me. We're gonna end the season, guys. Is what it is. You know, put in the effort, put in the hours this year, put in a lot of effort this year, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with my scouting. I'm happy with my trail camera work. So on the trail camera work. I'm happy with my overall effort I put forward during the season. I never missed a morning that I planned on getting up for, regardless of how late we stayed up or how many brews we had the night before. It didn't matter. I got up, and I hung my tree stand every day of our 2 hunting trips. I hung my tree stand on opening weekend. I was supposed to get out here Thanksgiving weekend and hurt my back. Then I was supposed to get out here last weekend, and I had bronchitis. So we're a week and a half out from when I had bronchitis, so still not 100%, but we're doing good. And yeah, we're gonna call it a season, guys. So next videos that you guys see from me will either be a season recap, kind of diving into a few things, kind of going over the goods and bads of my season, or it'll be ice fishing, or who the heck knows, shed hunting in the spring. I don't know, but it's been a great season, a great year. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. And what a cool way to end the season, guys. I mean, this fog is unreal, and I'm happy with it. Glad I came out today, and I'm okay with the season ending without a tag being punched. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, keep water hopping, and I'll see you soon.